This is part 2 of my video series where I talk about what it means to be a man as conveyed by the mainstream media and what it means to be a man as it should be. So I already have a video up, you can watch that before you watch this, of what it means to be a man in terms of fitness. In this video, I will cover what it means to be a man in terms of finance, what the media is telling you and what it actually should be. Welcome to my channel where we empower men to live their best possible lives. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends. But now, let's get to work. You might have heard this saying from everywhere by this point. Actually, I was about to say you might have heard this saying in just a Western country, but apparently this is the saying in the whole world, that money doesn't buy happiness, and even rich people commit suicide. I agree, money does not buy happiness by itself, but it gives you the best chance to get it. Okay. Yes, and yes, there are plenty of examples of rich people committing suicides. I think the one I can think of is Linkin Park's lead singer Chester Bennington, right? I'm sure he was pretty famous, right? Everybody loved him. He was pretty rich as well, but he still hung himself, I think. And there are plenty more such examples. Sure, agreed. But let me tell you one thing. You only hear about the people who commit suicide because they are rich. Do you hear about people who commit suicide because they are poor? No, because that is not even relevant. That's not relevant use. So there's so many more people. Like if you compare the people who are rich and the people who are poor, the number of suicides in the poor category is way higher. So I don't think money is a factor in that at all. Like, or if it is a factor, then it's clear where you should be. It's clear, the statistics show that the rate of suicide is much higher when you are poor than if you're rich. So you should be rich, right? But here's what they tell you. Money doesn't buy happiness. Rich people commit suicide anyways. So you should be happy with minimalistic things. Be happy with your one house, one car, one job, and just come back home, play video games, and just be happy. That's what they want. You know what they get when you accept that? They then finally don't have to worry about you trying hard to get to their level. Because let me be real, if anybody pays attention to the world, if anybody is really up to date with what's happening around them and how to really make money in the modern way, there's no way you should be poor. Making money is not that hard. I promise you, I'll tell you why in just a second. And also, they use their institutions to also convey you. From the start when you go to school, then when you go to college, every single one of these institutions is designed to enslave your mind. Is designed to basically tell you that they are trying to make you into this perfect employee for the corporate world. Here's what they want you to be. Go to school, learn all the things you probably will never need in your life. Like, I remember I learned about history, geography back in school, which now you can look up on Google. I was like, what's the point? I don't understand. Why am I learning all this stuff when all the information is freely available on Google, even at that time? So then you go to college. And every single thing they teach you, no matter what college it is, no matter if you're in a medical school, no matter if you're in engineering school, art school, business, whatever, every concept they teach you is severely outdated. Those things were relevant 10 years ago. So who is teaching the new things? You know, AI is a big thing today. Give me an example of one college that is teaching the students how to use AI optimally. Not one you can name. I personally use the Python programming language to create applications to make me money. I'll tell you very briefly about this in a bit. Which university teaches students to use Python as efficiently as I'm using it? Sure, I know there are colleges out there with basic programming courses which would teach you the basics of Python, nothing more than that. But who's going to teach these students how to build applications, how to interact with the web applications, how to integrate this Python knowledge with optimizing their workflows? Who's teaching them that? No one. They don't want you to know these things. That's what I'm telling you. The university is designed specifically to cultivate a perfect employee for the corporate world. That's what they're doing. Now, let me just briefly mention what I was doing, but here's what I was doing. I used my Python programming language, again, not taught by college at all. I learned it on my own to create a trading bot that trades cryptocurrency on my behalf 24/7. So far, I have made like $500 in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks, $500. Just like that. Who taught me this? No one. No one taught me this. I learned this on my own. I was like, which field, is there anything in the world that's open 24/7 with the potential to make money? Yes, trading. Which trading? Stocks trading closes at 5 p.m. every single day. I'm sorry, 4 p.m. I think stock market is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, but it is not 24/7. But guess what is? Cryptocurrency. And cryptocurrency trading is done by many people, and most of them are manual traders. They don't have a bot to do it. That's where my expertise comes in. I can create a bot to beat all of them. So, and clearly I'm doing it. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about finance. They don't want you to learn the methods. They will just sell you this thing that you will be rich if you do this. You will be rich if you save money. Save X percentage of your salary per month so you can afford to buy a house and a car, a big luxury mansion and a big car in 50 years. So in 50 years you will be what, 60, 70? Who gives a crap about rich people when they're that old? No one. If I tell you that there is a guy I know who's 70 years old but he's filthy rich, you will be like, yeah, fine, he probably must have saved a lot of money and all. You think that automatically. What if I told you I know a guy in his 30s, mid 30s, and he's a billionaire? Now you're interested, right? Because now you know that this person clearly has done something. And let me tell you one more example which will automatically tell you that this is in your own instinctive. You know via your own instinct that no one can get rich by the regular method. Here's the example. You go to a gas station to fill up gas for your car. You see a Lamborghini, like a really expensive Lamborghini, the latest one. I think it's the Aventador or something. And you see a guy who's in like his mid 30s pull out and a beautiful girl right next to him. Do you think that this person, he might have saved a lot of money, he might have gotten a great job, saved money and then got this car? No. The first thing you think is, drug dealer, gangster, or maybe a lottery winner. You don't think that he went to college and he got a degree and then he got a job and then he saved money. You don't think any of that stuff, right? But that's what they're selling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You instinctively know that getting to this high echelon is not possible with the traditional education system. But they still sell you that and you still believe it, right? You're not trying to find creative ways to escape to be filthy rich, because they won't let you. They don't want that. Because when you're filthy rich, you can say no to certain things. You can say no to things they try to sell you. But then if you are dependent on them for giving you your money to live, you really don't have a say, do you? You don't. So, and now I've just finished ranting. Now you know exactly why they are doing what they're doing in terms of finance and what you should be doing in order to escape. Briefly touching on what you should be doing in order to escape. First things first, you have to get creative. Realize this. Nobody is going to come and tell you, hey, now you have to step up, I will make you rich. Nobody cares about you being rich except you. Nobody is working hard to give you a Ferrari. Only you are doing this, or you should be doing this, right? So everything you hear on the internet, what they try to sell you things, you enroll in this course will make you filthy rich in a few months. Don't listen to any of this. Even if I try to sell you something, don't listen to me. I promise you, I won't do that because I'm honest with you guys. You have to learn by yourself. Fail, 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 and then find a way to succeed. There is no other way. Because AI is new. There are people out there claiming to be experts in AI that can teach you how to make money off of it. I personally don't trust them. If you want to, go ahead, but that would be your decision. I truly believe that if you want to really fully utilize AI to its best ability to make money, you have to come up with something creative, execute it, see what works, tweak things here and there, again try, keep trying until you succeed. I wouldn't trust any of these online gurus out there, but if you want to do that, be my guest. But this is just a warning from my side. It's best to learn yourself. What I did in my trading bot is I learned by myself. I did look up some articles on trading. See, okay, how does this work? What do these concepts mean? Okay, cool, nice. Okay, what now? Let me introduce this. I did not earn $500 the first 2 weeks I started trading. I think I lost a lot of money. I lost around probably $1,000. I would be honest. I lost $1,000 first before I started to see some wins, because then now I had the experience to see, okay, this is not what's working. This doesn't work. Nobody is going to come and tell you this won't work and this works. No, people claim to do that, but I wouldn't trust them. You do it yourself. I did it myself, so can you. Alright, so this was my video on what it means to be a man in terms of finance, and now you know what you should be doing. So get to work, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.